I can run volatility by just saying vol, and it says unrecognized arguments minus minus profile equals 17x64.
Win7 minus minus, equals win7x64. That pulls up for you?
No, it doesn't like it. It says volatility error. I can post it in whatever chat.
I have the same error. It says invalid profile.
Oh, mine says unrecognized arguments.
So you need a -f for the image name. So.
Oh, I had the vol-f.
Must specify something to do. So let's see. Image info. -f, and then it's the vmem. And I'm running image info and seeing what pops up.
Image info. It doesn't like this either. Volatility error argument plugin. Invalid choice image info.
Image info.
Wait, is yours also being buggy? Looks like it.
No.
How did you fix yours? So, should I just go ahead and download python2?
Yes. As you can tell, python2, the volatility executable, which is a Python script, and this is the F, which is file for the input. File, and I did the plugin image info.
Okay, so I did sudo apt-get install python2.
Yep.
So now should volatility work? Python2.
If you do python2 vol.php, should.
Vol.php?
Or vol.py. Sorry.
Yeah, it says no such file or directory. I think it's because the volatility I installed was
Then it will just be the vol executable.
I think it's because I installed the Python 3 version versus the Python 2 version.
So the way I have volatility set up is I went to the GitHub page.
That's what I had done.
And this one is the Python. It only works in Python 2.
Oh, weird. Why did I find one that works in Python 3? What in the world? Alright, I need to head to GitHub, I guess.
I'll just put a link in chat. Where's chat? Just do a git clone on that. I mean, the most recent update was just adding support for Windows 10 19.041. And other than that, the most recent update was 4 years ago.
Okay, so I'm cloning volatility right now from GitHub.
Yep.
What is next?
When it's done, you can run a command like this with the vmem argument being the location that the memory image was saved to.
Okay, so how come you have the ... in front of the Win7? Is it because it knows already your...
No, it's because if you look in my directory, Windows 7 isn't there. But if I go up a parent directory, that's where I saved the image.
So what if I'm already in the downloads directory? Do I still need to explain?
Well, you're going to need a... unless you have the vmem in the volatility folder, the Windows 7 and Windows 10 one, you're going to need to provide the path to the file.
Okay, so should I jump into the volatility folder?
Yes.
Okay, I need to find it.
Things break if you do not do that. Because they're looking for a particular root directory, which is where the volatility executable is.
I only have volatility, a directory called volatility free.
Go in there.
Okay, and now I can run those commands.
Do you have the vol.py?
It's in there in volatility free.
Yep, then you can do python2 vol.php or vol.py.
And then -f And should I just type in the directory for where I have the Windows?
Yep.
Kali downloads. Sorry, what was it called? Win7 SP1x64?
Yep. Underscore lab.
.vmem.
Yep.
And then space, and what do you do? Image info or something?
For that I did image info first.
Do I need to do -- profile?
Well, secondly, I did -- profile. It told me profile might be Win7 SP1x64, and going off the image name SP1x64, I threw in that profile.
It seems to be having an issue with import volatility free.cli init py line 20. Define init some function has an invalid syntax.
Share your screen and pull that up.
Sorry, I need to move the whole VirtualBox over. So yeah, this is basically what I'm struggling with. It's not even the actual work. It's the
setting it up to do the work. No lie, this project took me 8 hours when I was taking the class, and an additional 3 helping other students get to the point where they could actually do it. I think when Dr. Hansen did the class when I was in it, there were like 4 people who didn't even finish the assignment. So
yeah, that's crazy. Sorry I'm taking so long. This is like confusing.
So when you do that, when you're up and going with that, I've basically been going down the list in the forensics volatility week 12 1.pdf.
Okay.
But it's best. You like your tarbles?
My what?
Tarbles.
What's that?
.tar.gz.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
Yeah, you have. You just think you didn't. That one. There's a chance that Kali does not have the zip format installed, but it does have .tg or .tar.gz. So.
Oh, this guy. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, if one format doesn't work, try another one.
Oh, crap. I'm using it in the wrong system.
So, when it says Google Drive cannot scan this for a virus, keep in mind the only time I will send a virus is if the file name says contains a virus.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried.
So, now you can do tar -xvf. tar-xvf.
VF? Like this?
Yep, and give her the E. Yep.
So where did it go?
Folder on your desktop called Volatility.
It's in front of my face. Okay, so now I can get started on like these actual things?
Yeah, so cd into Volatility on your, from where you are.
Okay. Oops. Cool.
And where is your image located?
It's in downloads.
Okay, you have a direct link. You could technically just hit the right key there.
What right key?
The right arrow on your keyboard.
Ah, that's how you complete it. Okay.
Well,
so
at least
I was tabbing through.
At least in Fish, which is what Kali defaults to.
So is this the right command, image info? We don't have to do a profile?
It says it's running a Kdbg search, so you're gonna get something.
So why is it saying failed to import all this crap?
They have a lot of plugins, and a lot of them depend on Python extensions, and I never felt like rewriting the extension. What does it say?
No suggestion. All right.
Okay, so let's see if this works.
This good?
Yep.
Image info? It seems to be having fewer errors now.
Yep. Now, mind you, everything I did, I literally just installed python2 with it. it ran.
Hmm.
I don't know if I have any other dependencies.
I wonder if it will know what to do with the image. Nope.
Maybe re-download the image.
It is thinking longer than normal, so I'm wondering if it will have some sort of a result this time.
Well, longer than last time.
Yeah. Wow! Yay! Look, it's doing stuff. All right.
Hey, that's what we were wanting to see.
What else can we investigate? We have image info, and then
there's what does it say the recommended profile would be on that?
Suggested profile 17sp1.x64.
Yep.
Okay. And now we use the profile command.
It's not a command, it's an option, but yes.
Oh wait, are you showing it on your screen? So I can type along. So I guess what happened is the image was messed up, right?
Yep. I wonder, just a second, if you're the only student to encounter such an issue.
Based on my current research of one other student, she still has not been able to get Volatility to work on her computer, so. Wait, are you sharing your screen?
Just a second.
Okay.
So, I ran image info, and apparently my path file's funny.
Oh, so yours is broken too?
No.
It's that stupid Libiara thing, right?
Not broken, it's just showing weird path files. But, whatever. Let's see. So, this is image info. As you can tell, it still says, PAE note. It still says some of the things it did when it wasn't working on yours.
What does PAE mean?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But, as you can tell, it does point out the fact we're on Service Pack 1.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It means that, number of processors 1.
Yep, he did create this on a single core VM.
And he made it in 2019. That's why I'm struggling.
Yep. So that was
image info.
Image info. Next up we have Kdbg Scan, which is a debugger.
Mine is thinking.
It should. And then it pops out something. All these entries appear to be the same.
Mine is still thinking. Is yours done thinking?
Yeah. Now, your computer is running
is
in
a VM?
Yeah, VM on... Is it a laptop or a desktop?
It's a laptop.
Okay.
An old laptop, like 4 years old. I'm
running mine on a Ryzen 9 58050X, which is I think now the second fastest CPU on the market. So don't compare your speeds to mine and go, oh my, it's slow, something's wrong. No, I'm just fast.
It's just thinking. Plus I'm doing the download too in the background.
More apps
I'm not sure if that will affect.
So I do think Dr. Hansen went over what offset
it's his profile
means.
Suggestion.
What's
Sorry,
that?
what are you saying? Offset?
Yeah. So offset V, offset P.
He really hasn't been to class this semester, so. So we have here profile suggestion Win 2008 R2 SPIX 64 _ 2400.
Yep, and above there you have the suggestion of the type we're using.
Hey, look, it keeps suggesting things.
Yeah, basically all these suggestions are different builds for the same kernel.
Oh, interesting.
But this is indeed the kernel profile for this one, the Win7SP1x64.
Which is what he called it, so.
Yep. In a real-world scenario, you would not be encountering them.
Yeah.
So the next item on the list is what processors are running, which is
PS3?
PS List.
Oh, PS List. I'm still waiting for it to go to out of suggestion mode.
Let's give it a couple more minutes then.
Okay. So instead of Kdbg Scan at the end, I do PS List.
Yep. And this is all the processes running.
And we need to find the notepad, right?
Well, if you look through, there is indeed a notepad. There's also a command prompt.
I wonder what they're doing in there.
Let's see.
That
System
seems to not be
service,
working.
system service, system service, system service, system service, system service.
I think I did something wrong.
Why is that?
Because mine looks different. Here,
What?
I can share my screen.
Yeah, do that. In here, you can, by the way, you can also tell that it is running in a VM.
Why?
VM tools d.exe.
Oh, okay. You meant the process list.
Yep.
So this is what I get over here, no valid DTB. So did I type the command in wrong or?
Share your screen.
Oh, I am sharing it, I thought. Oh, I think, oh, never mind. There it is.
You're missing the profile type.
Oh, sweet. Equals and...
Win7, x64, capital SP1.
Is that it?
X64, or X64 and SP1 are reversed. Yep.
Like this guy?
Yep.
Oh, I spelled profile wrong.
So, hit enter.
Sweet. Nice. Okay, cool.
And if you tug on the side, it will make it so there were no extra spaces between the two.
What is the toggle? Sorry.
So if you expand or if you adjust the terminal window size.
Oh, okay. All right, so what do we have here? Notepad, search protocol, search file, a few executables, SVC host. That sounds familiar.
Yep, that is the service controller host, which is running by default on all Windows systems. Apparently, Task Manager is also no, Task Manager is not running.
So then, should we do PS3 next, or?
Yep, that's the next one on the list. This will show you any the parent and child tasks based on the dots on the left. So under WinInit we have AS, LSM, and services, and under services you have these ones with the 2 and 3 dots respectively. Going lower, you have CS, RSS running, Explorer, which is a default. It also is the system interface for like rendering. So you get things like command prompt, notepads, and VM tools.
Okay.
Yeah. Rather simple there. Next on the list is Dll List with 3 L's, and it will spit out every DLL running for each command.
It was DLL list?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
This is actually useful in finding things for like malware running on the system, because you can, for this instance, open the same programs on a fresh install of Windows 7 SP1 64-bit edition and take a memory image like this and run the list, and if you can spot the differences in the DLLs, something extra is running, you found something funny going on in the program. But I will say that A brief sample is these are all system tools, at least running in Notepad. I do like that they have a special thing for Windows embedded for systems that may be running on multiple processors, and they have a specific 64-bit Windows implementation for the controller host. If you look at a really old thing like command.exe, you have NT shell, the kernel, base, the base libraries for the kernel, the font, the brand, which will show up in the About menu, user 32, which prompts your name, GDIC, which allows you to navigate directories, LPK, which lets you see and run executables, USP10. Actually, these are all like these three are interface controllers, and app help is also the help menu.
Okay, cool.
If you look at VM tools, you'll notice that it is indeed running on VMware. You see?
Yeah, I see it. I'm just trying to find it on mine. This is a lot of information.
Yep, and mostly useless. Next up, we have consoles, which will show
the commands used in the command line.
Let's see. It's literally the image that was shown on, like, literally the console output for the current console, because for some reason the Windows console does not save a log like Bash or Z Shell.
Is this some sort of, he's trying to, what does net user do?
Net user is is a command for Windows NT that allows you to modify users. Net user syntax is username, optional password, and command.
So now we have all the passwords for these users?
Yep, in this situation, he created 3 users by using the add and gave them those passwords. If you have an existing user, which you can find by typing net user, you can actually change the password by typing net user username followed by the new password. Microsoft designed this for system administration.
I don't know where I'm laughing like an evil villain laugh.
So I actually charge people $30 to break into their computer and run this before the login prompt. And they're really happy to pay me when they forget it. So next thing up on the list is connections, which I did not spell correctly. Connections. There are no open connections.
How did you spell connections? Sorry, because
I might be spelling it wrong again.
No, because I get the same thing. Well, this command does not support the profile Win7SP1x64. So, okay.
Yeah.
I have the same issue. Well, I guess we can't get connections then. That's fine.
I can already tell you he has nothing. He has nothing connected.
Yeah.
Next is sockets.
That's socket connections. Wouldn't that fall under connections?
This command does not support the profile Win7XP4.
I wonder if this type of Win7 that we're using just doesn't have those things.
Good possibility.
Did you say socket or sockets?
It should be sockets.
Okay, I wrote socket and I didn't like it.
Next up we have Hive Scan.
Registry hives in memory.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I do not know what a registry hive is.
Maybe a collection of, like some sort of part of the memory that's collected together where they store the same stuff. I don't know.
Well, let's see what Hive List gives us. Well, apparently he's the active
Cool.
user. I think this one's the list is more useful than the
Yeah.
non-list.
I agree.
We do have more commands
Plugins.
to go.
Network status, Yara scan,
I'm just
user
going from the
IDs,
top, like
SVC
SVC
scan.
scan. Yep.
I wonder what this SVC scan will do. Oh, wow. Lots of services.
Yep, these are the routing services and their state. There are like 84 of these. I
Some of
don't.
them are disabled.
That is typical in Windows. If you were running, a forensic scan, it may behoove you to see what services were running. In here, you could find things like an onion router or,
Bluetooth.
yep, or BitTorrent, and you'd actually be able to find what they were torrenting, see if it's incriminating.
So like onion router, that's a guide to go to the dark web, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So next one up is command scan, which is pretty much consoles, but it goes back in history as far as it has been saved.
So it looks like the stuff we saw previously that they
That's
tried to add for
exactly it.
users. NetScan?
Yep.
This will be fun to see what they're connected to.
See what we got here. Local
TCP,
host.
UDP, closed listening, LSS.
Yep,
Okay.
that's a Windows utility.
UDP, I guess, is that like watching a movie or something? Video?
UDP is a stateless command that things like DNS run on, like on 553, where you type in the address, it goes to a secure UDP server and pulls back the information.
Okay, I thought that it was used in like video, like the protocol.
It's also used in video streaming, where if you lose a fraction of a second of information, it's virtually undetectable, and it beats the added overheads you'd encounter if you were having to set up a TCP connection and do all that. Yeah, I get all this data. So if it needs to be sent fast, you send it and held to reliability, send it UDP, or though now UDP you're finding above 99% transmission rates. When it was originally created, you were finding closer to like 80, but yeah, it's gotten better.
Yeah, that sounds like it's way better from 80 to 99.
Oh yeah. Next up is Yara Scan, which
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna fail.
Mine failed. I think it's because of that stupid whatever is going on.
Yeah.
So I'm trying get SIDs.
Get SIDs. Yep.
Wow, it's doing a lot of stuff here. There's login sessions, interactive, everyone, users, disorganization.
I think these are the screens from the strings, SID, string ID from the running processes. As you can tell, there is nothing remarkable here.
Yep, there's authenticated users doing stuff, but we don't really... Do we need hash dump since we already know the passwords of those users?
Well,
I mean, we can...
What's Dr. Hansen's password?
Who knows? It's probably Dr. Hansen.
Let's see what hash dump gives us. Gives us a Windows hash.
I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, cool. So Hansen does have a hash. Is this, you said it's a Windows hash?
Yep.
You get Charlie.
The next command would be lsa dump.
LSA dump?
Yep.
Let me look at the list. Dump LSA secrets. What are LSAs?
I don't know.
Looks like it has some sort of password thingy.
Yep.
Is this some hex?
I am uncertain.
Memmap. Is that what we're doing next?
Let's see. Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna kill that. I mean, there's also reg object key.
The open registry keys? We go BJ keys. I don't think I'd like this command. Did the keys command work for you, regb?
Nope.
Okay. Crypto scan.
There are no true crypt things on the drive.
So it will probably not work.
Correct.
Yep. So now we need to head into the notepad or something?
Yep. So let's see.
Grab notepad?
Oh, I'm just trying to see if there was something in here that showed notepad. I think it was something that showed the screen.
So I found a notepad.executable file.
So screenshot dumpster. So I'd use the screenshot command and said output it to this file.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The screenshot command? I used grab notepad, but you're saying I should do screenshot?
Yeah, and then you can do the output directory dumpster.
So instead of PS list, say screenshot?
Yep. -- dumpster.
And
I just
else?
do / for the current directory.
Okay. It says no such option, dump directory. Dumpter.
Dump -dir.
Oh. So, it says it wrote things to this dump directory.
Yep.
Session, something, session, disconnect,
Yep.
been logged on.
You'll have to open those yourself.
Okay, cool. So,
Clipboard is uneventful.
can I just use cat commands
For which?
for these PNGs?
No. They're actual images.
Okay. Okay. This one is just a blank white piece of paper.
Yep.
Why are they all just blank? Oh, there's one. Notepad. Secrets. Okay, so it seems like they're just white images.
Yep.
Except for one that says Notepad Secrets. Ah, so the name of the notepad is Secrets.
Yep.
Okay, I see what we're doing. So now we need to open the secrets file.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out how you do that.
Well, let's see. Look at these commands. So he has the bad memory segments.
Yep.
So we have to save it as bad.
I would recommend creating a new folder for that.
Okay. So do I run volatility -f, then the win7 profile win7 battery output equals dot output file graph dot?
Yep.
As a process ID for the Notepad X, I think
PLS. No, PS list.
PS list. Yeah, that's what I did, and I grabbed Notepad, but there's two numbers here, 1596 and 2648.
So
Is there a way to have a header so we can see what's what?
1596. If you look up top, it's PID and PPID. So if you copy the VAD free out thing for the PID.
Let's hope this works. Okay, so it says grab dot. Create a directory called bats. Well, I created one called bat.
Yep, that's fine.
Bat dump. -p 1596 -t, and then is it gonna know the directory is that on the desktop, or should I type in the whole path? Home desktop. I'll try this here. Is it home Kali? Yep. Okay, so it's throwing a crap ton of crap into this bad folder that I did.
Yep.
Okay, so now can I go into that folder, or
Yeah.
and just look at these things? Okay. This looks like oh, it's a Wireshark file?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird. That's what mine is.
It's not a Wireshark file. But,
Open with other application. Is it supposed to be a picture?
It's a hex dump.
Okay. I don't know if I have a hex. Open with other application.
It says you can view it by using xdot.
So is each of these like a memory location?
Yep.
Okay. Was there a way to just check where this thing was located and then just check that one?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I should have probably done that. How would one check the memory location of this guy, of the notepad?
Let's see. It was one of the commands we used.
Yeah, one showed memory locations of something.
I think it was PS tree. Yep. So the memory location for Notepad is
081 2060. I don't even think I have that in here. 2060, there it is. I'm not sure if that's the right one. Yeah, mine also started with 7029. I don't think that's the same number I have on here. Okay, I should have absolutely not started from the back because I'm almost back to the top row.
I don't think that's a proper memory address.
Which one?
The one I pulled up.
Yeah, I don't think so because that's not what I have over here. I hope the process ID is gonna get some results. Is there a shortcut to closing a file?
And what?
Kali Linux.
What utility are you viewing the file in?
The hex editor. No, what is it called? WX hex editor.
If it's in the terminal, you can just do Control-C.
Right. Just want to double check. It's 1596. Yep, it is 1596.
That, let me see that command again. 1596 d/n/. Okay, with all the VADs open, let's see, cd VADs.
Sorry, are you showing something? Am I supposed to stop sharing?
Yeah, I'm going to show something. So the way I did it is I used the xxdd, which is a hex viewer command, and the page up and down thing says a lot, does a lot of paging.
Sorry, what command was it?
xxd. Then I piped it into less.
Okay, so you went into the dump file where you cd'd into it?
And these are not the longest files, and
then you did xxd, and then the file name?
Yep. And there's a lot of empty space in the memory locations.
Just gonna paste this. Sorry, I'm so far behind. XXD file name.
Yep. And then you pipe it out to less.
So then you can see page by page.
Yeah. And the strings will look obvious. Another thing I did, well, or
So
another thing you can do.
So instead of searching for 1596 in each file, I should just look through it.
Yep. Can also open, I believe.
Yeah, and this file is just empty.
Nope. Can't do code.
Excuse me. What does this do, code 1?
Nope. Don't do that. So, looking here, I find the DLL information. This is in the third one.
Mm-hmm. What is the DLL information? That's the command we ran earlier, the DLL?
Yeah, these are library text. And these are in the header. You see things like tooltip class, component, list box. This is literally the building of the program. Loading the options, getting the options, and then white space.
This is taking a minute to scroll through.
Yep. Says ActiveX controller disabled. More system information. Does animated text things. Huh. It's still running on VMware, go figure.
Is there a way to scroll through this slightly faster? Just delete this.
Yes, using the page down key.
Oh, that's what I'm doing, and it does one line. Oh wait, page down. So then it does page by page.
Yep.
Okay, that's way faster. Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, character set. By the way, the secret will be a character followed by a dot followed by a character.
Didn't you tell us to look at file name f.i.l. Is the secret just s.c.r.
I don't think that's it.
Okay. Wow, the never-ending file. How is this only one of them? Okay, there it is. There's the end. Can we see the file size so that I don't look at the ones that are empty?
They all contain metadata.
Not cool.
This is why forensics researchers get paid what they do.
Is it because they're really patient and they're not thinking about queso when they do this stuff?
They're methodical. Let's go with that. Starting to wonder what I'm going to do for dinner.
Who does forensics research? Is it just FBI people?
No. I think he went over that in his canned first lecture video.
Yeah, I know. He talked about child pornography a lot.
Hey, that's what people mainly look for when they're doing this. And, heroic.
Well, that first file was much longer than the files after that.
Yep, they change inside.
Wow, this just has a bunch of X's in it.
Catalan.
Calendar?
Feb,
Gregorian calendar?
Yep.
This file is much bigger again.
Simplified Chinese.
Can you do a grep on this and do like a character dot character?
Yeah.
Like a wildcard?
But what exactly are you looking for?
Oh, I'm just looking for strings in the notepad. I don't know what I'm looking for because it's a secret.
Yep. Japanese. Nope.
This looks just like nothing. Random characters. Okay, go to the end.
So these are technically all memory locations in the VAD names or memory locations in the output graph.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to determine in which one of these the notepad was at.
So, let's see. 1C, FF.
LZ.
Anything else near it?
What? Oh, no. Number one. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen and your screen, so I'm reading random things off your screen while trying to make sure I don't miss anything. E. I just have a bunch of random E's in this file. They're just individual E's.
Yep.
What does that mean? What do the
This
E's
one
do?
has J's. These are hex values. So the facts, so since they're just plain text, the fact they show something just means that there's data in the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Search box. What?
This one has something about drag drop style. Boring, I guess.
That is DLL junk.
Would the notepad name be in that file?
Nope.
Only the content. Interesting. So what exactly are we doing? So we just look through each of these through all the memory locations, right? And then that's the secret. And then I have to do the same thing on Windows 10. Sorry, I'm just trying to be respectful of your time because it's already 2 p.m.
Oh, he does have a note saying,
There's something called TED button here.
if you know the file name, you can do xxd-a vad name and then grep the file name.
Yeah, that's what I was, bad name. So that's where we're at right now in the folder.
Yep.
Wait, would that be the folder or just a notepad? Okay, let's try it. xxd-a. By the vad name, he means the notepad file, right?
Yep, which is secret.
And it has to be s.c.
s.e.c.
Nothing in here.
And you can actually script it to search for that.
To search through all of them, through each file?
Yep.
How does that work?
Oh, that dash A is nice. But, let's see.
So you're saying this can be scripted?
Yep.
Since they all start with notepad, would it be like notepad dot and then just all? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Just a second. At this point in the session, Victoria was looking for the hidden text. I was going along with her to show that it was done. Using the displayed command, we were able to iterate through all the VAD files, after which we looked in the Windows 10 image, which is provided in the description. However, that would not load. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know if you want other content. Thank you.